Number 57, if I'm not mistaken, Sam Davis passed away. Listen, just a tragic story. He was suffering from dementia. He was one of my all-time favorites because he was a guard. He was there in the trenches with some of the greats like Mike Webster and John Kolb and Larry Brown. Talk about this man passing away at the age of 75. I said earlier today, no I in team with those great Steelers. Tonight, Terry Bradshaw, A Football Life, 10 o'clock debuts on the NFL Network, and he'd be the first to tell you an intricate part to those 4 Super Bowl champions.
You know, it was so interesting because they had the steel curtain on the opposite side of those guys. And nobody ever talked about that offensive line that was Sam Davis and Moon Mullins and John Kolb and Mike Webster. You didn't really hear as much about those guys as you did the steel curtain. But Sam Davis, with that big old neck roll that he used to wear, he looked like we used to call it a toilet seat, where he would just get up there, and he wasn't a big man. He was, maybe 250 pounds, but could really, on the forefront of those guys that could run a little bit, playing offensive guard instead of just being a big mauling type of guy. A very tragic end to his life. Obviously, a lot of the head injuries and the CTE issues will come up again. But it was sad to see him go, and it is sad to see so many of those guys from the great 70s teams getting to the tail end of their lives.
All right, folks, we'll come back, talk boxing next.